This is a beginning lesson at BNWA Studios for Friday, April 3rd.
My name is Catherina.
Drew. And in this class we talked about basic footwork, separate, and then we did basic footwork in closed position, and then we did talked about traveling technique on the dance floor. So let's start off with footwork. Guys, you're starting with your weight on your right foot.
Followers are starting with weight on your left foot.
And that goes like so. Rock, step, hold, step,
step,
hold. Rock, step, step, hold, step, hold. Rock, step.
So it's a full change of weight on every step. The rock step, it takes 2 counts, so step,
1,
step,
2,
and then we're going to hold
3,
for 2,
4,
and hold
5,
for 2.
6. Okay, and there's a down pulse on each beat. So it's rock, step, step, hold, rock, step. And that bounce to the rhythm, to the beat, should permeate everything in this dance.
You're absorbing that movement through your knees. Your knees need to be nice
the way
and bent.
The way to absorb it is your knees are bent and you're on the balls of your feet, so that your heel is not on, your weight is not on your heel.
As opposed to this.
Your weight is not on your heel, so you're able to absorb the shock, the bounce in your knee and in your calf muscle, in your ankle. Okay. In closed position, partner up, hand lead. You're going to do your right hand in approximately the middle of the follow's back.
Followers, we're draping our left arm down his right arm. So the connection starts up here on his shoulder. I generally have it up here on top or a little bit lower. And we have connection all the way through, down the arm.
The more connection in this arm, the better, because that's where you're going to get most of your lead is going to happen in your right arm, not in your left arm.
And we have connection here, so followers, how we get that connection is by sitting down into our stance right here. So I've still got my weight on the balls of my feet, but I'm sitting back, so I've got this equal weight, like the whole body needs to move back.
She's not going to fall, but she's going to step back.
I'm going to catch myself.
Okay.
And I want to maintain that connection always. So whenever he moves, I'm going to be thinking, where's his hand, and I want my back to be there.
Okay, leads, you're also going to bend your knees, and you're going to kind of sit down a little bit, okay?
And engaging the stomach, the core is very important.
Let's do the basic without the hand. So, same basic footwork. Leads, you're going to extend your arm on the rock step, so the follow can step backwards, and you're going to come back in on the rock, you're going to extend. On the step, you're going to come back in. Now, on the rock, you're going to build up tension in that connection point. They'll get more tight. That connection will get more tight at the apex of the rock. And then it gets a little bit looser on the step. Okay? So
it looks like this. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Rock, step, step, hold, step, hold, rock, step,
step,
hold, step, hold, rock, step. Now, since you're pulsing on each beat, let's count that out. Okay? 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Okay? So on the sixth count, we didn't talk about this in class, but it's a little nuance, is that on the 6th count, you're going to kind of sink in a little bit more on your right foot and send out. So it looks like, I'll do it very exaggerated, a caricature of that step. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. Okay, so it's really, on that 6, you're going down, and that's a signal to go for the rock step. Okay, from that we talked about moving on the dance floor, talked about right turns or right rotations and left rotations. lead centric, so these are in relation to the lead's positionality. And to turn right leads, you're just going to step in front. Rock, step, step, hold, rock, step, 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 hold. Okay?
And what I talked about for the followers there to have optimal balance is to make sure that your right foot is going in between his 2 feet on that rock, right after the rock step. So
because the center of rotation is right on.
Exactly, right between his legs. So rock, step, step, hold, rock out, come in nice and close. Rock,
Okay.
step, step.
And that kind of goes for both directions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So that's just rock, step in front, hold. Okay? Going left, a little more complicated. Need to rotate your torso and lift or tilt your torso a little bit to create a
Rotation.
more of a rotational movement or rotational position for the fall. That looks like this. Rock, step, step, hold, step, rock, step, step, hold, step, rock, step, step, hold. Okay? And leads. Since you're turning left, after you do your rock step, you want to face your left foot in the direction that you're ultimately going to be facing. Okay? You don't want to do rock step, step, hold, because that makes turning a lot harder. Okay?
Exactly. You want to pivot on that foot, so have it going in the direction you want to go.
Yeah.
Make it easier to pivot.
Okay? Let's see, what else?
Talk about travel.
Bring the follow's hand to your hip as you're making that rotation. Rock, step, step, hold, because bring that hand to your hip, that's going to give your follow more of a feeling of that tilting, and that will give more of a rotation. Okay? So after that, we talked about, walking backwards and forwards. Walking forwards, here we go, one basic on top. It's just, you're still doing a rock step, except you're going to be doing a rock step in a different direction. So you're going, instead of rock step, you're just going to do rock step. Okay? We'll do this slow. Start over here. 5, 6, 7, 8, rock, step, step, hold, rock, step, hold, step, hold, rock, step, step, hold, rock, step, step, hold, step.
And in class we talked about having this kind of bouncy feeling in the back. So steps up, we're going to go like da, da, da. And we want to make sure that we've got our back in his hands. Otherwise,
Da, da, da.
Step, hold,
Rock, step, step,
step, hold, hop, hop, hop. So we're going to bounce in, out, in.
Pop, pop, yeah. Going backwards, I think this is a little bit easier. One basic on top. Rock, step, hold, rock. Sorry. Rock, step, step, hold, rock, step, step, hold, rock, step, step, hold, rock, step, step, rock, step, step. Okay?
And you still have that feeling.
So you're on the step, on the rock, step, hold, those are going back to you. Rock, step, hold, rock, step, hold. So instead of maintaining the plane that you're on,
You're going to
move back on the 3, 4, 5, 6. So on the step, hold. And what else we talked about?
And that was all.
That was it? Okay. We'll do a little demonstration of
All of that.
those terms and going backwards, forwards. So with this, 5, 6, 7, 8, step.
Step. Rotations.
very much.
Thank you.